Hey guys, it's me again, Let's Play, and today I will show you Creatures Reborn, finally. And yeah, it took long, but that's because I couldn't figure out a way to show it. But now I sorted all things, and mobs can now be spawned with spawn eggs. And yeah, I have some in here. These are all the mobs, all 34. And yeah, today I will show you all the mobs, and in other episodes, because the Creatures Reborn module is so big, it's that one over there, that big one. It adds so much stuff. I have to split it into parts. So this is part 1 of the showcase, and yeah, I will put the download, if there's even a new download. For this version not, but there will be one soon. And yeah, I will put the download link in the description and stuff, and also have some special weapons here and systems on the server. But oh, there he is, there, that white thing. Okay, let's start now. I have some overworld mobs here, and yeah, I'm gonna use the breaking of the wall at first. So let's start with these ones. So the first one is gonna be the Sparkler. So yeah, the Sparkler is a basic mob. It spawns randomly somewhere in the overworld, and it has nothing special, just leaves, and that's the important thing. The Crystal of Rebirth, and that's used for a mending book, and yeah, all the recipes and stuff can be looked up on the wiki. I don't want to show all the recipes. So now let's go. No sales for you. No sales. What's he doing? Okay, whatever. Sparkler out of the way. And now the Sorcerer. So that's a Sorcerer. It will also spawn in the overworld, and yeah, he has a trophy, so his head, and the time clock, which is used to change the time. And let's take sales away. No sales for you. And yeah, out of the way. And now we got the Snow Elf and the Shadow Elf. So the Snow Elf spawns in. Okay, now the head loaded. Okay, the Snow Elf spawns in snowy areas on mountains and stuff, and yeah. And it will drop its head, and the Pandola Orb, which is also a legendary gem used for the Pandola Paw. It's not a panda, not a polar bear, it's a Pandola bear. So now let's take the sails away. No sails for you. Okay. Out of the way. And here's a Shadow Elf, which will spawn in. Okay, head loaded. The Shadow Elf is the, well, not the opposite, but yeah, it's another elf, and it will spawn in Mega Tiger and other areas with Podzol and coarse dirt, and it will drop its head. And the green gem, which is my brother's gem, and let's take the sails away. No sails for you. Oh, it dropped a chest plate. Now you look pretty. Okay. Out of the way. Next we have the Valkyrie, which will spawn at height 200, so you have to build something very high and stuff. And there is she, and she will drop feathers and sword. Yeah, she will drop feathers and her head and bread. And she will drop her boots, which are a reference to another game. Hopefully she will drop them. And she didn't. Okay. On to the next one, which is the Hunter. The Hunter will also spawn in the overworld randomly, and it drops its mask, the spawn Shadow Wolf egg, which is a temporary pet, and also it will drop the brown fabric, which is used for the Wrath of the Mason. And yeah, let's take the sails away. Didn't drop anything. Okay, next one. Next we have the Globber, which will also spawn in the overworld randomly. So there he is, he's a slime covered zombie, and yeah, nothing special. But the special thing is, he will rarely drop the expensive leather, which is used for this awesome weapon, which will take sails away. It's 100% sails from Lord Gaben. Breaking of the wallet. Sails! Sails! Okay. That's it for the Globber. And let's use the Pandolar Paw now. So next we have the Corruptor, and it will... yeah, it will spread the Dreadland, which is... yeah, a biome I made up and stuff. And it has the Corrupted Rod, and if you kill it, then... yeah, sometimes it will drop a dread piece and it's rot, and yeah, nothing special. Get out of the way. Okay, now onto these mobs. The Creep! Oh, this is a very... what? The Ghost Cow. Okay, the Creep is a little zombie with swords and a human skull, and it's very fast, very. And yeah, it will drop nothing special, and it's the most annoying mob after Flab Reedlings. The most annoying mob in the module, and that's why there's a switch so you can turn it on and off. If you want your survival experience to be living hell, then you can activate them. If not, disable it. Because this guy broke my nerves in my first command pack survival. Not SMP, survival only. Okay, that's with the Creep. And now we have the Void Walker, which is... what's with this cow? Oh, I hate this mouse. Stop moving. Okay, it's gone now. Okay, the Void Walker is very rare. Oh, that's many items. Hey, what's that? Mehr items, no touchy. Okay, I will take them later. Don't. Oh, what's with the cow? Okay, next we have the Void Walker, which will spawn very... oh, we got a baby. Yeah, the Void Walker will rarely spawn near bedrock, and it will blind you with the smoke cloud, and it only drops obsidian, nothing special. Die, please. Please die. Oh, and yeah, it can drop the Wither Skeleton Skull, but it's so rare you will never see one. And also the drop chance is very low, and yeah. Oh yeah, now come the good mobs. So the next one is the Vampire Shade, which will spawn in deserts. And it has the Blood Leech, which is a really cool weapon. You should definitely check out the wiki and see what it does. Or I'm just telling you what I am. Yeah, if you... wait, this one is about the mobs. Okay, whatever. So let's kill it. And it has no special abilities. Oh, I dropped sand fruits. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Whatever. Next we have the Desert Soul, but it's one of these skeleton mobs, and yeah, there's a bug in 1.9 that for some reason they will keep the bow even if I spawned them without it. I don't know why. But these they will also spawn in the desert. Yeah, the name, you can already think that. And they will drop gold dust and gold nuggets. Okay, and now we have the Sandcrawler, which is a really cool mob. I need to kill all the items. Okay, so the Sandcrawler, it's like this. Wait for it. There. Let's go away from it a bit. And as you can see, it will hide itself in sand, and if you get too close, it will take the sand away and attack you. But I can't show that right now because if I go to survival I will get teleported to the lobby, so yeah, let's kill it. And maybe it drops something, and it dropped sand fruit. Yeah, I think all the desert mobs drop the sand fruit, and also that one drops stardust and its head. All the mobs with custom heads drop their head as trophy, and yeah, it will drop the stardust, which is used for the star sickle. And why am I wait, did it? Yes, okay, next we have the desert elf, which will also spawn in the desert, and yeah, here it is. Here she is. She has a really good bow, punch 5 or 10 I think, and it only dropped sand fruit. Whatever. Okay, next one, Shadow Shattered. I really like this mob. It's inspired by dragons or whatever. No, not yeah, it's inspired by his skitter, but this one looks a bit different. It has a sword in the bone, and it spawns cave spiders, not normal spawns, and it gives you wither, not poison. So it's a little more difficult one, but it can be killed with melee and with a bow, and not with blocks. So yeah, that's a bit easier. And it drops Shadow Flash and also Lava Essence, which is used for the legendary weapon from someone who sadly left the Rise team. It's C Whitebot, and maybe you remember him from a very old video on Super Tenderboy's channel, the 5 dungeons I made. Dang, I missed those times. Whatever. Let's go on to the next mobs. And for that I'm gonna switch the weapon to Wrath of the Mason. So now I'm gonna show you the nether mobs. So yeah, I already have a chest up there, so it doesn't matter if I... Okay, let's do all the flare enemies first. Flare, 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 flare. Okay. Okay, first we have the flare breedling, the mob we all love. Yeah, it spawns in the nether, like all these mobs now. And it drops some nether stuff. It also will drop the fire breath rally, which is used for another legendary weapon. Next we have the flare swarmer. It will also spawn in the nether. It's a mini boss. So there's many types of flare mini boss, and this one is the flare swarmer. Every single of the mini boss has a special ability. And this one, yeah, swarmer. It will swarm you with little swarmlings, and they are very deadly. So now let's kill the swarmer. And they will drop, let's see, the normal blazing teeth, like the flare breedlings. I think I forgot to mention that. Some other nether items, the soul apple, which is just a special apple, but it can only be used for, the nether fruit salad. And also we have some resistant hide, and also it can't drop the fire breath, only the breedlings drop it, but it drops the how's it called? Flare talisman with 0 something 0.01% chance, and it will give you infinite fire resistance. So on to the next one, and yeah, all the flare mini bosses have the same drops except some. Okay, flare jockey Yeah, this is the flare jockey mount. Normally they will spawn on top of each other. They're the flare jockey rider. But you can't put a riding entity into an egg. Which is... yeah. Why didn't they add it? Or isn't it possible? Well, whatever, it's sad. Okay. That's the mount. And now onto the rider. Just that guy. And he will spawn on top of it, and yeah, nothing special, but he has the special sword called the Undead Spooder Slayer, which is like this. And it has Smite 5 and Bane of Oddsports 5, so yeah, it makes sense. Let's kill you now. And there goes my alarm. Okay, I have no idea what he's doing. Next we have the Flare Spreader, which doesn't do anything in the overworld. So it will also spawn in the Nether, and yeah, why am I saying this? So when it's on Netherrack, it will leave a trail of fire every once in a while, and yeah. If you want to defeat it, then lure it to a place without Netherrack, maybe a Nether Fortress or a cobblestone base. And I see some lag. I have no idea why. Normally it's not lagging. And by is it dead? Is it dead? Yep, it's dead. So yeah. Here we have the Flare Devourer, which well spit out a cloud of wither, and yeah. That's the only thing it does. And now bye. Die, please. I think it's lagging because he spawned so many mobs. Die, please. I think I'm gonna switch the weapon now to the last tomahawk. Oh yeah. Dead. Oh, and there's the ability. Nice, now I need to throw them away. Okay, that's it with the Devourer. Wait. Yep, that's the bug. I hate that bug. There's nothing in my inventory, but I can still drop it. So, now we have the Flare Runner, which is the only one of the mini-bosses who's special, because it will also drop, along with the normal mini-boss drops, it will drop a Blazing Orb, which is used to spawn... yep, there it is. It's used for the demonic circle. There. Yeah, you need to collect 8 of them. Oh, and I see there's some soul essences floating around. Yum. Okay, that's it for the Flare Run. And sword and my source. Okay, next. But first, let me kill all the items. Okay. Let's do the Bacon Brawler, yeah. So the Bacon Brawler, yeah, it will spawn in Nether Fortresses only. And it has the Shield Breaker, which will, with a 95% chance, it will break a shield. And if you run, it will, yeah, it's over 100%, so it's every time. And also you can't block, because he's going to destroy a shield. He's not completely destroying it, he's just disabling it for 9 seconds and stuff. He can drop the Shield Breaker. As said, he will drop 3 bacon every time, so you can farm some food from there. And it will also drop the Rising Shard, which is used for Super Tender Boy's legendary weapon, the Arisen. And yeah, we'll talk more about the items in the next episode. So there's the bacon and another soul essence. Yum. Dang it, now I picked them up. Yeah, there's the bacon. Okay. Bacon brawler, get out. Next we have the Wither Archer and the Hell Steed. So they will also spawn on top of each other, but for some reason, not for some reason, yeah, Mojang didn't add that thing. So the Wither Archer will spawn on top of the Hell Steed. You can bring the Hell Steed with you. It's a pretty good horse. It can run really fast and jump also a bit quite high. And the Wither Archer, nothing special, it will just have that nether bow. Has some good enchants, but not very good. Why is it lagging that much? The system did something, but it... Whatever, let's not blame him. If you're watching this system, I'm sorry. It's just that I don't like lag that much. Okay, that's it with the Hell Steed and the Wither Archer. Now onto the Nether Golem, which is, please load. Yeah, sometimes if you spawn them with an egg, it will take them. So the Nether Golem, it will spawn on top of soul sand, and it's really rare because a pigman has to get outside the tagging range of a player and step onto soul sand or spawn on soul sand, and that's 100%. And it will spawn this guy, and he will drop the molten frost core, which is used for the frost core, which is used to spawn, which is used to freeze the nether and spawn this next guy here. And also it will drop hellberries, which can be planted into soul sand next to lava, and yeah, you can grow infinite hellberries, but the food is pretty useless. And there you can see the hellberry. Yeah, I will show that in the next episode. Okay, last two nether mobs, which are the glaze, which is this mob. Load, please. Load. And it loaded. Magic. So it will spawn when you freeze the nether. You have to lure pigments into the place, and they will get frozen. Their body falls off, and yeah, they will float and be snowy and stuff. And they will drop glaze rods, packed ice and ice, snowballs, and yeah, glaze rods, which is the opposite of blaze rods, and they are used to craft some other items and whatever. And now the last mob, the Doomed Soul, which is the last enemy you will ever encounter in Creatures Reborn, because it's pretty endgame. And it's, yeah, because it's in the overworld, it will for some reason burn it. There's a Doomed Soul, and it will spawn on top of the nether, which is called the Void Layer, and yeah, they will spawn in masses, so you will be pretty much dead. Yeah, and they drop void crystals, and oh, he died fast. One hit, yeah, yummy. Yeah, that's it for the nether mobs. And now let's go to the last, well, not last. We have some water mobs and some ant mobs. I will do the water mobs first. So they will all spawn near squids, or at squids, that's the thing. That's how I used it. And yeah, here's the Aqua Strider. Load. Yeah, that's the opposite of the normal Strider and the ant, which I will show you in a second. And yeah, when they die, they will drop oceanic fruits, which is another food. My module adds so much food. Yay. And it will not drop anything special. And here's the Vampironox, which is, why do you have a bow? Fuck you. Oh, dang it, why did I say that? Sorry. Fudge you. Whatever, I already said it. Dang. And it's dead. Normally it will take quite a bit of hits, but this weapon does 20 damage. and also Soul Aura, but now I will use this one, the True Crystalite Scythe. It also does 28 damage, but it has an enchantment I really like. I think you saw it in the Ahuahua video. Yeah, let's just use the sails for the rest of the video. So yeah, I showed you the Vampironox. Let's do the Serpentine. And yeah, he looks pretty. Why do you have bows? Fudge you. So the Vampironox will drop Vampironox scales, which are used to craft pickaxe and stuff. And he will drop Aqua Orbs, which are wet for some reason, and no sails for you. The Water Orbs can be used to make a scuba helmet, and yeah. That's it for the water mobs. Let's do the last mobs now, which are the ant mobs. Let's start with the Strider. That's a Strider. He looks really cute, and he will wither you and stuff, and he will drop diamonds, emeralds, and I think he has a special drop, but I can't really remember it right now. Whatever, let's see if he drops something. No sails. No sails. Yeah, he dropped his head and the diamond. So that's it with the Strider. Let's do the Watcher now, which is a really cool mob. And oh, there. That's the Watcher. And for some reason it also has a bow, but if it spawns naturally it won't have a bow. So don't worry. Let's pick up these soul essences, and yeah, if you get too close it will give you bad potion effects such as wither and slowness and weakness and blindness, but for some reason it's getting removed. Maybe some other modules. No sails, no sails. Oh, and also if you hit them in survival you get thorns, so you will get damage. And they will drop ender pearls and the legendary gem for my sword, for the Midnight Blade, and the gem is called the Abyssal Fragment. Yeah. And let's throw you away, and you. I said you. And now the Ender Reaper, which is new. Yeah, that one. Looks pretty cool. And it will also spawn at the end. Why am I saying this? You already know that. And no sails. And it will drop what? Oh, another thing from a project, a special project. Sneak peek. Enjoy it. You will see it in a couple of days. There. Enjoy it. I think I have the resource pack still on. Whatever. Yeah, the Ender Reaper will drop the Shadow Soul, which is used to make a, well, for now it doesn't have anything, but it will probably make a weapon out of it. Maybe a throwing weapon or something. Or just arrows. Maybe Ender arrows. Yeah, that sounds cool. Okay, now onto the Ender Wisp, which is just a little wisp flying around in the end. Yeah, it's just flying. Like normal bats, it's just so it looks cool. And if you spawn a ton of them, you get some pretty good seizures. Oh yeah. Well, it looks cool though. If you try to shoot them, it's pretty hard, but if you somehow manage to kill them, they will drop the same stuff as the Ender Reaper. And now onto the last end mob, which is the Demonic Mage. Don't mind that, for some reason it does that. And yeah, that's it. It's a skeleton with a crystallite scythe and an elytra piece, which, yeah, if you get 6 of them in string you can make an elytra, but it has the same drop rate as a legendary gem. And also if you touch these, touch, yeah, he will explode. That scared me a little bit. Let's kill you. So many sails. No sails for you. Die. Oh, it only dropped bones. And for some reason it's silent, which is not supposed to be, because you can clearly see it's a skeleton. Okay, that's it for the mobs. I didn't expect this to be that fast. Maybe because I didn't say every single detail about them, but that's not really important. Okay, yeah. There's nothing much to tell, and someone messaged me on Skype. Okay, did I put them? Okay, I need to check something first, and then I will say the outro. And okay, and okay, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little showcase. More will be coming the next days. This weekend, but I think I can't upload them until Monday, because I'm going to my father and I have more time to play. Probably I will do a live stream on the Command Pick SMP, which will then be episode 9. And yeah, after that I will be doing the next showcases, which will probably be 4, because yeah, I showed all the spawn eggs and the mobs in this chest, and there's 4 chests left with materials and usables, armor sets, legendary weapons, and food and other items. And yeah, it's version 1.8 of CreaturesReborn. It's this big now. I didn't expect this to be that big, but now it is that big. And yeah, that's that thing there. So yeah, okay, I will do the outro now. Hello, evil block. Okay, well, you're dead now. Whoa! Whatever. Okay, let's see the SMP a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this showcase, and yeah, I'm repeating myself. I keep repeating myself, man. I need to do something about this. I think I will be doing the thing someday. Yeah, I already said that. The Bat Lingo Bingo. Yeah, I will probably do that someday. And yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, then please do leave a like, comment, and yeah, subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow, or yeah, in the next video. And if you wonder what these 3 weird videos were before, let's just say it's a joke. Okay, good. I'm just sorting my items. Now you can watch me if you want. The video's over now, you can go now if you want. Or you can stay with me and watch me getting my items out of this chest. I see you're still watching the video, but I said you can go now. Hello? Can't you hear me? I said you can go now. Are you deaf? Well, if you don't want to go, I have to make you go, so bye.